What's up, YouTube? Your boy back once again with another sport topic. Today, I'm going to do a preview of the Houston Texans versus the LA Rams preview game, and do a preview for the season, like for the remaining 8 games of the season. And I know it's been a week since the Deshaun Watson injury. We've already seen the game of them playing without Deshaun Watson. We see exactly what this team looks like, and I'm still at the rest of the season is basically a waste. The day of the recording this video is November 10th, which ironically is my birthday. And I'm sitting here on my own birthday looking like, because the team I root for, I know the remaining 8 games mean absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just going to get out there for the preview because there's not much to preview. This is going to be the first time I pick the Texans to lose a game straight up, and I picked the Texans to lose 30-14. I'm being generous. I'm being generous on both sides. I'm being generous that the Rams only scored 30, and I'm being generous that the Texans put up 14. I would not be surprised if the Texans get shut out and this is a 40 burger. I would not be surprised in the slightest. And you lose Deshaun Watson. You have Kaepernick out there. And we all know what's going on. And they pick up Mamma. Like I said, I wasn't surprised about them Mamma going to TJ Yates. I wasn't mad about that because they just picking up familiarity just to get you through the Colts game, and then after that they're gonna reassess. And they got rid of Mamma going. But they hired Josh Johnson. Now, I have nothing against Josh Johnson, but when you pick up somebody like Josh Johnson, who hasn't thrown an NFL pass since 2011, you're saying to your fan base that, yeah, we know we need a mobile quarterback in this offense, but we don't think RG3 has what it takes to be mobile. Got that. Johnny Manziel has way too many off-the-field issues. Got that, understand that too. But the most logical and best choice, you still want to throw up this political stance and not pick up Kaepernick. Like I said in the previous video, if Kaepernick wasn't signed to this team, Bob McNair needs to consider selling the team, because obviously he's more worried about politics and staying in the good favors of those people than winning football games. Which, to your credit, you have the right to do. I'm not against you on that. Like, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Go ahead and be a politician. But you don't need to own a football team, because obviously you're not about winning. Because if you was about winning, Kaepernick would have been signed. Well, if you was about winning, like Nick Wright said on his show, Kaepernick, when you made the decision of Deshaun Watson being your starter, Tom Savage doesn't fit this offense anymore. So that means you need to sign Colin Kaepernick then to bring him in on your backup. Or if you're going to sign the dude Josh Johnson, bring Josh Johnson on in. That way he's under this offense for the past 6-7 weeks. So then you can actually legitimately throw him out there, because you can't throw him out there against the Rams. You have to throw out Savage. And we're going to see the exact same offense that we seen the first half against against Jacksonville in week 1, and the high school offense that we seen out there. And actually it was even worse, because you tried to run Deshaun Watson offense and you can't do it because he doesn't have the capabilities and the skill set to run a Deshaun Watson offense. And like, these next 8 games are just so pointless. And there's 8 games in this 8 games. Not 2, not 3, not 4. 8. A full half of the season left, and it's a waste. We are in the worst situation out of any team in the NFL. Out of any team in the NFL, we're in the worst situation. You know why? Because I know there's teams that, like Cleveland and the 49ers, they ain't got no wins. I know they ain't got no wins. But you know what they do got? They got first and second round picks. So even if they go winless, they're going to be in the number 1 or number 2 overall pick. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that luxury to tank, because we don't have any first and second round picks, because we had to give up our first round pick to get Deshaun Watson, which I would give up every single first round pick to get a Deshaun Watson. Yes, I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying that's just the predicament that you would put yourself in. And then you gave up a second round pick to get rid of number 17, which you had to get rid of number 17. But I was cool with getting rid of number 17. But I mean, if he would have stayed on the team, it really wouldn't have been, it is what it is. I mean, to keep that second round pick, I think will be a little bit more valuable, especially in the situation that we are in. Especially now that with that second round pick and the third round picks that we collected, we could have probably jumped into the first round. But that's a story for a whole another video. But the AFC is wide open. Yeah, we two games behind the division. Yeah, we are 2 games behind the division. But guess what? We play those 2 teams. Like we play them. We still got games against them. You still got, and then if you beat Tennessee, you own the head-to-head because you swept them. Jacksonville will be split, but guess what? If you beat Jacksonville, you only have 2 divisional losses because you lost to the Colts last week. If you beat Jacksonville, you and Jacksonville both have 2 divisional losses. So you're still in the thick of things in the division. Not to mention, Kansas City was out like gangbusters. They didn't start falling off. So now the West is open because Denver is looking like hot garbage right now. Oakland is up and down. Miami looking like garbage. I mean, the Jets are up and down. Buffalo's up and down. I mean, you got the Patriots, but out of that main thing. Then you have in the North Division, you have Pittsburgh, Baltimore up and down. Cleveland, we already know they're trash. The Bengals not good either. And then also you play both of those teams. You play both Pittsburgh and you play Baltimore this year. So you still had a chance. If Deshaun Watson never got hurt, there's a highly good chance that 3 teams from the South can get into the playoffs. The division winner and 2 wild cards. As it stands right now, Tennessee is holding division leader, so they're the 4th seed, and Jacksonville's the 5th seed. If Deshaun Watson's still playing, there's a highly chance that if everything still goes the way it's been going, the wins that kept going the way it was going, you had 3 teams going into division. I mean, 3 teams from division going into the playoffs. So 8 games left. There's still a chance, but yet you want to take a political stance and keep Kaepernick out. Oh, people might give up their tickets and burn the jerseys and not come to. You know what? To everybody out there, I'm not watching football no more because of they kneeling for the national anthem and they're disrespecting our flag and they're disrespecting our veterans. Everybody that's saying that is a stone cold liar. They saying that stuff, but best believe they looking at their phone on game day, checking to see the scores. I guarantee that if not full-fledged at home watching TV, watching the games. I guarantee they gonna say that and talk that. Because I heard plenty of people say it on plenty of different fronts and then end up making comments about the game the next day. Complaining about what happened the next day. Oh, they messed up right here. But didn't you say you weren't gonna watch football no more? But didn't you say you was done? Because if you're a true football fan, it's in you. No matter how pissed off. I'm a true football fan. And I'm looking at my team being hot garbage. But I know good damn well on Sunday I'm going to be popped up on the couch ready to watch the Texans play. Even though I know it's about to be a loss. But I'm still going to watch them play. Because I'm a football fan. That's just in me. It's just football just in me. That's what I do. So you're not gonna lose quote unquote fans. They might say that you lost them, but you ain't gonna full-fledged lose no fans. They still gonna be Texan fans. They still gonna watch the games. And best believe, no matter somebody's kneeling or standing, because Deshaun Watson kneeled and then put up 400 yards and 4 touchdowns with nobody saying nothing in. So best believe if you bring in Kaepernick and Kaepernick kneels, but he's throwing up touchdowns and getting wins, you get into the playoffs. Ain't nothing gonna be said. They're gonna be right on there on game day with division champs once again. So stop that. Go ahead, do what you have to do. Because there's 8 full games left and you're gonna put your fans to watch this mediocrity trash. That even if when we lose, there's no benefit from it because we don't have a first or second round pick. So we just lose it for no reason. It's not enjoyable football. At least the games that Deshaun Watson lost, the 3 games that Deshaun Watson lost, they were fun and entertaining. The Patriot game was entertaining. The Kansas City game was entertaining. The Seattle game was entertaining. These were entertaining games. Even if the Texans would have won the game against the Colts, that game was nowhere near entertaining. That was just horrible football. That game was nowhere near entertaining. And we're going to be seeing 8 more weeks of that. Unless you do what you're supposed to do when you decide to bring a franchise to Houston. When you decide to bring football back to the state of Texas, back to Houston. Win. Play winning football. Do what you have to do to get win. Because it's hard to even say. You can't even evaluate this. That's why I said we were in the worst situation, because you can't really evaluate. You can't evaluate the defense on Mike Vrabel because you have all the defense injuries. You can't really evaluate the offense because Deshaun Watson is gone, so you don't know what to evaluate about the offense, except the offensive line is trash. But we knew that before Deshaun Watson even played, that the offensive line was struggling. Then you trade away your best offensive lineman. And like I said, I know he wants to get out of here. We already knew your secondary was going to be flimsy. That's before the injuries, because you let go of AJ Bouye. You should have franchised tag. So, anyway. So, like I said, my prediction is that the Rams will beat the Texans 30-14. I'm being generous on both sides, because I think the Rams could score anywhere into the 40s, and the Texans can score end up to nothing. Because we've seen them under Bill O'Brien score nothing in 2 different situations. A Kansas City playoff game at home and a game at New England. And to be honest, I think that this Ram defense is better than both of those defenses were. And I think that this offense is probably worse than both of those offenses were. So I would not be surprised. Because against the 30th ranked defense at home, with 2 of their best defensive players not playing, you only put up 7 points offensively. So I would not be surprised if they score nada, nothing. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope they come away with the victory. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Comment below if you haven't. Click that bell to get more videos. I holla.